Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost thoughts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. We cut with pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got time to focus on who your mans was. Shit, who is he now? People be broke around you, but got plenty when the bitches round. And when the liquor out, their hands don't got a penny now. Henny spouting out your pockets so they stick around. And we ain't shoveling out shillings, moving different now. PG Pilgrim getting shifty, peep from city clouds. Little demon dipping deep into your bitch's mouth. In and out swiftly, nigga, I'm finna add the digits now. Divine thinking mixed with mind-tingling substances. This music brought some problems, but honestly been in love with it. Slick with the drums and shit, you stick to the drugs you mix. Cuffing him won't do much, but bring that girl you love a stitch. Spit until I get my gums to rip raw when he numbs the shit. Ironic how he's only unlawful when y'all judging him. I'm not done, we're getting bigger by the frame per second. Faded for every major step I make before I meditate. I blaze some pressure. Been as razor edges, Gilettas. You better just face the exit. When in doubt, I face my reflection. Brain dead, making the steps that you could've made if you paid attention. Crazy headway was met with niggas dead. All we do is kill, like that number before 87. I don't take
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live we are for Shockwave number 99. Well, hang on a second. We are evidently getting things started rough and rugged. Look at this. Hannah Bennett has just ambushed Ashley Rain from behind. Don't ask me why Hikiko is in the ring. I'm not entirely sure because, well, we were scheduled to see Ashley Rain run one-on-one with Hannah Bennett here tonight. But Bennett, look, the referee's in the ring now. He's trying to give Bennett the chance, I think, to get Rain back into the ring. But is he actually going to allow this matchup to begin? I'm not so sure. After that vicious assault by Bennett, and I did not hear the bell. The ref is not called for this matchup to actually start, guys, so I don't think this matchup is actually going to properly get underway. The ref has decided to call this one off, but it has not stopped these two. Rain now fighting back. Things have reached a boiling point. We saw Rain, of course, attack Hannah Bennett after her matchup last week. And Bennett now firing back at her former friend, her former mentor, who of course stabbed her in the back at Battle Scars 10, attacked her and allowed Ashley Riot to pick up the win. Bennett, though, she's seeing red. Up to the top she goes for a, well, lazy swanton bomb, which Rain is able to get out of the way of. Anyhow, again, I'm not too sure why Hikiko was out here, but she has done the wise thing and has left. Do not ask me what she was doing out here. I guess maybe she just wanted to, look, I was looking forward to this matchup too. Maybe she just wanted a front row seat, but she got out of here as soon as she saw what was going down. I can appreciate that. She's got her own problems anyhow, but I have now been officially told, yes, this matchup has been canceled, but again, we need to get some security out here or something. The ref's just standing there watching these two beat the hell out of each other. He's not even trying to get between them. Classic CMV security, though, must be on their dinner break or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe they just, like the referee here, they don't dare to try and break these two apart. Like I said, things have been kicked up a notch here between these two. But neither is backing down, even though this isn't a matchup. We're gonna spend all night out here throwing hands, it looks like. Rain gonna eat that kick to the gut, though. Bennett with what looks like a fisherman's driver, dropping Rain right down under her neck, but a quick kick to the head. Rain gets herself back up. Irish whip. Clothesline attempted. Bennett, though, able to duck underneath it. And now a reverse STO gonna lay Rain out. Rain is trying to get the hell out of here now. I think she's finished. But Bennett, relentless, not letting her go anywhere fast. Saying, I'm not done with you. Air raid siren neck breaker. Bennett unleashing a torrent now of elbows to the inside of Rain's knee. I don't know that Bennett plans on stopping, man. Where is security? Anybody to get out of here before Bennett does serious damage. Again after the knee. Shot after shot. Barrage of elbows from Bennett. This matchup has been canceled. Oh, and there's that side effect. On the floor, no less. Vintage Bennett. Still trying to go after those knees, though. Rain somehow still with some fight left in her. Gonna throw Bennett back towards the ring. Well, there goes Rain into the ring. I don't know, really, Rain has been dropped on her head one time too many by Bennett here. She thinks maybe the match is actually on. It is not. The ref is just straight up left now. The ref isn't even in the ring anymore. He's just left. We really do need some new referees in here, man. Oh, there he is. He's hiding in the corner. What is he doing, man? Get in there. No, he's not having it. Look. I'll watch these two beat the hell out of each other all night long. I don't mind it one bit. Rain is taking control now, though. Bennett not looking good as she gets launched into the corner. And Rain, oh, thought she might be going for sliced oranges instead of scoop slam. Up to Brett's rope she goes. Stalking her once upon a time protege, Hurricane Rana, from off Brett's rope. But still not finished as she's able to pop Bennett up. Gonna take her for a little bit of a walk into the corner. Makes her eat that top turnbuckle. Oh, it looks like finally here comes security. At last, they took their sweet time. Security rushing down the ramp just as Rain was looking to set up something potentially disastrous there in the corner. And now they're in the ring, taking Rain away, dragging her away. What a way to kick off Shockwave. Dear Lord, man, I don't know if it was Ralph or Sugar. One of them just let loose. Whew. The nastiest fart. Of course, I always had the dogs in the booth here with me. Good Lord, man. But the show continues now. Again, what a way to kick off Shockwave number 99. As both Ashley Rain and Hannah Bennett have been dragged off by security before they had the chance to kill each other. Yeah, things not getting any better between those two. And things also don't look to getting any better anytime soon for our Intercontinental Champion, Marty Michaels, who, of course, put up a hell of a fight. What a performance at the Rulers of the Ring event, but did come up short in the end, challenging Troy Colt for the Undisputed Championship. In the last episode of Shockwave, Marty Michaels got to find out who's going to be next in line for a shot at that Intercontinental Championship of his. As, well, Charlie Garfield won that over-the-top rope battle royal. And Garfield, as he said so himself just a couple of days ago, going to be watching this tag team matchup very closely, because not only does it have Marty Michaels in it, but his two rivals as well, going up against Marty Michaels here, and of course his tag team partner, Brian Phillips II, who has himself a pretty important couple of days, because tomorrow night on the Underground, he'll be facing Rakeem Sparks of the Jackals in a #1 contenders match for a shot at the Zero G Championship. And of course, that Zero-G Championship match will be taking place, guys. Next episode of Shockwave, Shockwave number 100. Just one of a couple of championship matches we're going to be seeing. Another, I can confirm right here for you, a tag team turmoil match. The first, get this, since Ascendance 11 for the World Tag Team Championship. And of course, we found out a couple of days ago, Andre Rogers announcing he's going to be cashing in his Rite of Passage Championship to challenge Troy Colt for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. That's the main event of Shockwave number 100. Phillips backing up his pal, Marty Michaels, who's been a little bit of a protege to him since he arrived in CMV a little over a month ago. We have loved what we've seen from this kid so far. Not great many who can say they've debuted by pitting a world champion. Of course, he did that by defeating Troy Colt. And tonight, these two taking on what could be perhaps one of the most jaw-dropping combinations in CMV history. Tobias Jones and Pink Star, who were opponents last episode of Shockwave, man. And if you missed that matchup, I highly suggest when you get a chance, go back and check it out. What a match, which Pink Star did win in the end, but after the matchup that we saw Charlie Garfield run down into the ring looking to beat up an injured Tobias Jones, who had nothing left after the matchup, but Pink Star said, not so fast, got back in the ring and sent Charlie Garfield packing. So Jones certainly has Pink Star to thank for that save, I guess paying it back here in this tag team matchup, helping Pink Star out against Brian Phillips and Marty Michaels. But Jones has got to know, as Pink Star does, I'm sure, too, a win here could put them maybe in future contention for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Again, Charlie Garfield sure to be watching very closely. The human highlight reel here in CMV. The still unpinned, unsubmitted Pink Star. I'm ready, man. I'm like giddy over here for this matchup to start. I feel that way every time, though, a Pink Star match comes our way. And indeed, Charlie Garfield said a couple of days ago, if Pink Star wants to stand up for that dweeb Tobias Jones, that he's going to pay the price. But Garfield also said, I got to focus on Marty Michaels right now. That's the Intercontinental Championship on the line. I don't know if Jones and Pink Star are going to back down, though. Charlie Garfield, he has bitten off more than he can chew. Now, what a show we have in store for you, my friends, here on Shockwave number 99. Getting ahead of ourselves. So hyped up for 100. How about our main event right here tonight? Mixed tag team matchup. Going to see the Arsenal of Tail Colt Val take on Women's World Champion Beatrice Lotus and Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Troy Colt. Now, there's a team. But right now, this matchup gets underway. Marty Michaels and Tobias Jones going to get things started. And Jones with a big old knee in the face of Michaels. Going to drop the Hot Mess Express immediately. Oh, no. Come on. Isabella Almas, if you're watching, turn away. The Windsor knot and a kick up the bum. At least we got a good look at Marty's behind there. I digress. So tag to Pink Star. In he comes down. Marty Michaels gonna take to the air himself. Show this young gun, man. Maybe you ain't all that special. Marty Michaels. And some vicious shots now Gonna slam Pink Star face first off the canvas, not once but twice, as he now looks to make a tag to Brian Phillips II. How about this now? What? Yes! What a moment that was right there. Both of them thinking about the same thing. It stood up like, wait a minute. Sign me up, though, for this one-on-one matchup. Put me front row. Big knee to the side of the head and into a Hangman's neckbreaker. Trying to finish this matchup off nice and early, but a kick out by Phillips, who again certainly doesn't want to let down Marty Michaels, but at the same time, he's got to make sure to keep himself in one piece heading into the Underground tomorrow night. Big #1 contenders match, him and Raheem Sparks for a shot at the Zero-G Championship. Spinning back elbow, going to drop Jones as now Phillips makes the tag to our Intercontinental Champion, who so valiantly retained said championship against Rafael Hernandez a couple of weeks ago, and again, what a fight he gave Troy Colt. It was as close gets. Troy Colt, let's be honest, you got lucky. Out onto the apron though, and Michaels tagged to Phillips. Doesn't look like Marty particularly wants to partake in this matchup here tonight. Forearm smash, Jones gonna hop back into the ring. Oh, Phillips waiting for him, tries for a super kick. Jones a little bit quick though. Out onto the apron he goes. Big shot to the jaw and another. Jones is hanging on. Third one he's gonna catch. Gets himself back into the ring. Tobias Jones. He's got to be, I'm sure, very proud of his big brother Emmett. Has made it to the finals of the Reality of Wrestling. Him and Silas Blackwell are two finalists. Who's going to be the one earning, though, a contract to be a bona fide superstar here in CMV? Will we have another Jones added to the roster? Well, right now, might be night-night time. Hostile makeover to Tobias Jones, but in comes Pink Star. Not even a one count for the Hot Mess Express. Oh, he's going to make Pink Star pay for that, though. Drops him off the apron with a beautiful drop kick. Picked up to his feet. Irish whip. Off the ropes he goes. He's hurting after that hostile makeover. Might have gotten saved, but he ain't looking too good right now. Absolutely flawless leg drop right there. Into the pin. Will that do it? Yes, it will. Just like that. Marty Michaels and Brian Phillips II pick up the win in this tag team matchup. Now, Pink Star remains unpinned as Tobias Jones unfortunately suffered the pinfall loss there. But Marty Michaels, man, this is a hell of a tandem right here. And Charlie Garfield, I'm sure watching, I'm sure with a little bit of a smirk on his face with this result. Not happy, though, that I'm sure Marty Michaels is picking up some momentum ahead of their Intercontinental Championship matchup. Well, up next, my friends, as you can see in the ring, ready to go for some singles action here, is one half. Wait a minute, what the hell? That's Scarzemus! That Scarzemus of the Arsenal has just thrown Alexia Diamond, guys, down onto the stage. What the hell? Well, Ruby Raquel was set for some one-on-one action here tonight. Who could have known that it was going to be Scarzemus, though? Uptail Coval's Arsenal, and dragging with her out onto the stage the seemingly lifeless body of Ruby Raquel's tag team partner Alexia Diamond. And now, just like that, this matchup gets underway as Raquel, no time to head up there and check on her tag team partner, Scarzemus, back in CMV. Oh God, what have Celestia and Jay Young done, man? They have kicked the hornet's nest, and now CMV is getting invaded. With every passing day, more and more members of Tailcoat Val's arsenal cropping up. Now Scarzimas, I don't even remember the last time we've seen her in CMV. It's been a hot minute, but, well, I guess the Uncut Gems targets of the arsenal too. There is a lot of history there. Remember, Ruby Rattel was cost her Women's World Championship because of an attack by Isabella Almas. And the Uncut Gems joined forces with Ellie Quinn at the end of last season in War Games. Obviously, Tailcoat Val, she never forgets. She remembers her enemies. And if this war is truly kicking off here in CMV, apparently everyone is in the crosshairs of Tailcoat Val and her arsenal. Scarzimas with a nasty elbow to the top of Ruby Rattel's head. I can't even see what's going on here. Need some better camera work, maybe. Oh, runs right into that Troy Colt style super kick. Man, things are just chaotic here tonight on Shockwave number 99. I don't see them getting any less chaotic either. Referee's already up to a count of 5. This ref certainly ain't playing around. Alexia Diamond is still laying up there on the stage after being presumably beat up by Scarzimas backstage. Where are the doctors? They're gonna come and get her? Ruby Rattel, she can't do anything. If she were to leave the ring, she'd get counted out, lose this matchup. She's obviously fixated on Scarzimas here, delivering some nasty knees to the face. And now takes a step back to line up her shot. Big boot! Gonna knock Scarzimas down to the outside of the ring. Non-stop though, it's Rattel sending a message to Tailcoat Val. Hey, you want to kick things up again? Then let's do it! Whoa, what a savant kick! From the top all the way down to the outside. Nailed it, but Scarzimas, Shining Wizard! Absolutely nailed, but Rattel's got that strong jaw. She's able to take it on the chin, throws Scarzimas off to the side before hopping back into the ring. Oh, it hits the wall. This referee telling Scarzimas get back into the ring. Scarzimas currently though staring up at the lights, looking like she's in La La Land. Ruby Rattel gonna break the count to go and collect Scarzimas. Snap vertical suplex. Far from the last we're gonna see of the arsenal of Tailcoat Val, even right here tonight on Shockwave number 99. We still have Amare Rivers set to go one-on-one with Jay Young, and of course our main event mixed tag team matchup as 2 members of Tailcoat Val's arsenal will take on Beatrice Lotus and Troy Colt. Like I said, I understand why Celestia and Jay Young have taken this stand and why Pat LaFave has decided to stand behind them. Pat LaFave, it was quite shocking, honestly, telling Tailcoat Val, look, after thinking about it, I've decided that I agree with Celestia and Jay Young, and I'm going to stand side by side with them. I'm backing them up on this. Val, of course, not saying a word. I'm expecting. What I know about Tailcoat Val, I feel like I know her quite decently after all these years. She couldn't have been expecting that, and well, obviously, maybe what's going on here. And overall, Tailcoat Val's response, there's going to be a war. Then there's going to be a war. And we know just how deep Tailcoat Val's pockets are. How many puppets she has at her disposal. I don't even think we've seen the tip of the iceberg. Who knows exactly how many creatures Tailcoat Val has at her disposal. What the hell is Scarzimas doing here, though? Scarzimas through the ropes, DDT! Holy shit! And that gets a... Oh, this is awesome, champ on the CM Universe. Fair enough. It was indeed awesome, but I don't know if we need to be encouraging the arsenal of Tailcoat Val in any sort of way. But Scarzimas now just stepping on Ruby Rattel's face. The former Women's World Champion, currently one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. Alexia Diamond has now been helped up and brought to the back. Who knows the extent of her injuries? Hopefully we'll find out a little bit later on. Ruby Rattel, maybe if she survives this matchup, can give us the 4-1-1, but Scarzima's going to decide to have herself a little bit of a premature celebration. Nice takedown there, though. Double axe handle to the top of the head. Scarzimas tilt the world into a face buster. Quickly shoots the half to hook the leg. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Scarzimas frantically gonna bring Ruby Rattel to her feet. Into the corner, looking to drag her. Rattel's gonna come back to life, and she does. A few well-placed elbows to the midsection, giving her that little bit of breathing room. Will it be enough, though? As now she takes Scarzimas by the back of the head. Oh, quick elbow to the side of the head. Scarzimas gonna explode. Discus forearm smash. And no time to waste as brought to her feet is Rattel. Into the corner, Scarzimas very cautiously approaching her. Scoots her up, perfect positioning right here. What is Scarzimas looking for? Rattel looks to roll out of harm's way. Veteran instincts kicking in. Scarzimas, though, wagging her finger saying, you're not going anywhere. Rattel, you can tell that she's hurt. Not to mention the fact that she's probably mentally distracted, worrying about her tag team partner right now, Alexia Diamond. Oh, more knees to the face. And again, takes a couple of steps back. Lines up her shot, big boot. And Scarzimas, have a nice trip, see you next fall. But Rattel, back to the top. Elbow drop. As clean gets. That might have done Scarzimas. Still look at Rattel back into the ring saying, come on, you got anything left? Get your ass up. Scarzimas starting to stir. Rattel impatient. She sees this. Might have been a mistake, though. Scarzimas slamming her. Face first off the apron. And now going to take her head, bashing it off the floor repeatedly. Rattel still with that quick kick. Couple more. Scarzimas could have dropped like a sack of stone. Rattel says, hang on just a minute. Unpretty her. Game over. All Rattel has to do is get her back into the ring. And she's going to do just that. She can take her time, man. Wow! Finishing touches, though. Beautiful. 1, 2. What? 2.999 Rattel. Look at this. She ain't having it. A second dose. Unprettier. No getting up from that. 1, 2. Today it's Ruby Rattel. Picks up the win. But no time to celebrate here. What about the condition of Alexia Diamond? Rattel may have won the battle here, but the war is just beginning. Well, my friends, still a whole hell of a lot to look forward to here on Shockwave at number 99. And coming up next is a very interesting one-on-one matchup, as both of these women certainly have a bone to pick with Tailcoat Val and her arsenal. Celestia, of course, along with Jae Young, the ones leading the charge over the last month or so, ever since they were screwed out of participating in the Rulers of the Ring tournament, replaced by Tailcoat Val's arsenal. Turned out to be the returning Aria, Amara Ray Rivers, and Isabella Almas. But Celestia, to her credit, man, for being so new here in CMV, obviously with a lot of help from Jae Young, standing her ground saying, what the hell is this all about? Being shafted, having potential career-changing opportunities taken away from us because of Tailcoat Val pulling her strings from the shadows, and these two trying to get petitions signed, going to Pat LaFave, recruiting anyone and everyone here in CMV to take the fight to Tailcoat Val. And even though Pat LaFave at first was reluctant, even he has now decided to side with his talent, with Celestia and Jae Young, and take this fight to Tailcoat Val and her arsenal. We saw Celestia, she got dirty earlier tonight, attacking Paradox. That was really the first shot of what I imagine is going to be many in this war between Tailcoat Val and her arsenal and CMV. We've already seen Tailcoat Val respond with Scarzimus attacking Alexia Diamond and going after Ruby Rattel just moments ago. And Precious Pratt, of course, who actually made it all the way to the finals of that Rulers of the Ring tournament, up against Isabella Almas at the Rulers of the Ring event, had the match ripped right out of her hands by that cameraman, who, of course, we all expected as much at the time, but now it is confirmed that he was working for Tailcoat Val, came down to the ring and snapped a picture of Precious Pratt mid-match with the flash on, blinded Pratt, and allowed Isabella Almas to steal the win, become Queen of the Ring. So it's very interesting that these two, who otherwise might be allies against Tailcoat Val, taking each other on right here tonight. No strangers to each other, though. They actually met in the Queen of the Hill match back at Homecoming? I don't even remember my own schedule anymore. Absolution. That's it. Vintage Dashie memory kicking in. But, of course, Celestia won that matchup, which led her to challenging for the Women's World Championship at Ascendance 12. Gets picked up at Precious Pratt, showing off her power nice and early here. And again, still to come, we've got Amare Rivers one-on-one with Jae Young. And in our main event, the Arsenal Tailcoat Val will be battling Women's World Champion Beatrice Lotus and Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Troy Cole in mixed tag team action. Top of all that, we've also still got Junichi Gushikin of the Jackals one-on-one with Peligro, who still has not had his thirst for revenge satiated. Of course, he and his team winning War Games last episode of Shockwave against the Jackals. But of course, it was Junichi Gushikin who specifically took Peligro out back at Ascendance 12. A fatal feline looking to get his pound of flesh right here tonight. And we were also meant to see Max Cutter one-on-one with Ace Reeves tonight, guys, but we'll learn a little bit later on why that matchup will not be taking place here on Shockwave number 99. Precious Pratt caught with an elbow to the midsection. Celestia now popping up. Ooh, nice chop block right there by the Moonchild. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't have seen Celestia being the one to lead this charge against Tailcoat Val. Again, being so new here in CMV, but Celestia already, that's the thing. And the amount of time Celestia has been here in CMV, which is about 6-ish months now, or just about, She has seen that power, the influence that Tail Coat Val has. Oh, go for that double boot stop to the back of the head. Precious Pratt narrowly avoiding it. And now we see Pratt with those power bombs. 3 of them, as a matter of fact, in a row. And a kick to the back. This is very serious for both Celestia and Jae Young. They've made that clear. They're not playing around here. They mean to go to war if that's what it takes to finally get Tail Coat Val out of CMV. Like I said earlier, with Celestia taking out Paradox, and even a couple of weeks ago when we saw Jae Young and Celestia defeat Audia, what was it, less than a minute in that mixed tag team matchup. Celestia had damn near taken almost his head off. I know that Val isn't stupid. I know she's probably listening right now. Val, I want to make it clear. I do not think you're stupid. I know you're a very smart woman, and you're not going to take this threat lightly, especially now that Pat LaFave has cut ties with Tail Coat Val and has decided to fully back up Celestia, Jae Young, and these revolting superstars. Not revolting in terms of them being unattractive. They are partaking in a revolt. Probably not the best way I could have described it, but here's Precious Pratt, guys, with that two-handed choke of hers. Celestia with a smart escape going after the eyes there. Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Down to the outside now. Precious Pratt. So close to going down in the CMV history books as Queen of the Ring. Had it snatched away from her thanks to Tail Coat Val and her antics. Could have been next in line for a shot at the Women's World Championship. Some more great shots from Celestia. Precious Pratt, great clothesline. Referee up to a count of 4, though. Precious Pratt doesn't seem too concerned. Celestia with a shot to the gut. She's going to quickly get back into the ring. She ain't playing around with that referee's count. Celestia doing a little bit of a solo on the air guitar. Not exactly the greatest time to do so, though, as instead the Moonchild able to break away. Irish Hook going to pull her back, though, into a big boot. And now after that arm, Celestia, a little bit of a psych out. Precious Pratt, not the type you want to be playing around with, though. Oh! Gonna make her kiss the canvas right there with that stop to the back of the head. 1, 2. 2.999. Celestia checking with the referee, making sure that wasn't a 3 count. Precious Pratt barely able to keep her head above the water, trying to shake it off. As now she gets Celestia into the corner. Damn. Forearm chop, forearm chop, forearm chop. Now she got it down to the corner, stomping the hell out of her. Precious Pratt could be one of the more vicious competitors in this women's division when she really gets going. Puts her right back into the corner. Now for a scoop slam. Celestia, though, able to drop down behind into a reverse DDT. Quick thinking by the Moonchild, who delivers that kick to the back. To Bretrope now. A perfectly executed moonsault from the second rope right there. Looks like it might have taken a lot out of Celestia too, though. Hurt her midsection. Oh. Come on now, this has got to be a direct shot. We know how much Isabella Almas despises the Windsor knot. Kick to the backside. Celestia gonna take her time, getting to the top rope. Double boot stop to the gut. Uno, dos, but no tres for Celestia. Looking back like, damn, this gal's tough. Yeah, Precious Pratt, one of the toughest in this women's division. Celestia just trying to give her absolutely everything. Gonna go over that double boot stop again. This, no. Precious Pratt again avoids it. Like the Black Plague. But a kick to the gut, back and forth they go. What a matchup this has been. Drop down. Pops her up, kick to the chest. That was stiff. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna do it. Celestia picks up the win. Hey, wait! It's Isabella! Isabella Alma! She saw that Windsor knot! Oh, take it out. Celestia and Precious Pratt here in one fell swoop. The war is on, man. There's no pussyfooting around anymore. This is war. No more petitions. No more meetings behind closed doors. It's all out. And coming up next, guys, it's quite fitting. We just saw Isabella Almas take out Precious Pratt and Celestia. Now up next, her other half, Amara Ray Rivers, in action against this man, Jay Young, guys. But before we get this matchup underway, let's take a look at why we will not be seeing Max Cutter go one-on-one with Ace Reeves here tonight. This happened earlier tonight before the show started in the parking lot. Let's take a look. As you can see, security cameras catching Max Cutter viciously assaulting Ace Reeves in the parking lot. Again, this was earlier tonight before the show began, and Max Cutter power bombing Ace Reeves on top of the hood. I don't know whose car that is, but they're going to have to bill Max Cutter to get that dent buffed out, but it didn't end there. Max Cutter, who of course we saw disgustingly attack Leon Gara last episode of Shockwave. Now look at this. Sends Ace Reeves head first into the driver's side window, completely shattering it. And still wasn't even done. As he capped things off, a disgusting pile driver onto the concrete floor before finally walking off. And again, that was earlier tonight, since Ace Reeves has been taken to a local hospital suffering a concussion, and it appears that he's gonna be out of action for more than likely the remainder of this season. Max Cutter said last week that he wanted to show everyone again why they call him the violent one. And I'd say he certainly did against Leon Gara, but apparently that wasn't enough. Taking out Ace Reeves, who of course is a close friend of the Golden Lion. I can only imagine how Gara is going to respond to this. As we snap back to live action here on Shockwave number 99, and Amara Ray Rivers, our king of the ring, ready to go against Jay Young. Of course, we just saw Celestia knock off Precious Pratt. A great win and momentum for the... Well, we still don't know exactly what to call this growing army that Celestia and Jay Young are putting together. I guess for now, we'll just call them a rebellion, rebelling against Val and her abuse of power here in CMV, but again, Isabella almost had the last laugh, taking out Pratt and Celestia there. Now Jay Young's going to have to be the one to watch his back as he takes on Amari Rivers. I'm sure that the rest of the arsenal is not far. Rivers, who of course is set to challenge Troy Colt for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Well, that's if Troy Colt makes it past Andre Rogers, let's not forget, because Rogers announcing a couple of days ago that he's going to be cashing in his Rite of Passage Championship to challenge Troy Colt for the Undisputed Championship on episode 100 of Shockwave. So it could very well happen that Rogers defeats Colt, and instead we'll get Amari Rivers versus Andre Rogers for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, which I'm sure is something that Rivers would not mind, not one bit. In fact, he'd probably have himself a good laugh seeing Troy Colt take the L at the hands of the golden boy Andre Rogers. But if things do go as they should, that's Troy Colt managing to retain the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against Andre Rogers, then indeed the king of the ring, Amari Rivers, next in line. This counter right there, going to send Jay Young out onto the apron. Back suplex to the drop Young. Right down onto, of course, the hardest part of the ring. Indeed, we're all hoping for the absolute best for Ace Reeves. It's always sad when a superstar has their career taken away from them. I mean, like I said, reports being that he suffered a concussion, is going to be out of action for the remainder of this season. You know, he'll be lucky to return anytime soon. Would be an absolute miracle. But Max Cutter is on this war path to prove just how diabolical he can be, and I'd say he's certainly crossed a new line. Oh, wait a minute, that's Sarasi's theme music, but I don't see Sarasi anywhere. Well, it looks like Jay Young, though. He ain't no fool. He ain't no young blood here in CMV. He knew exactly what was happening. Wasn't going to let Amari Rivers try to take advantage of that attempted distraction by Sarasi. Rivers, though, still not out of it yet. Delivers another clothesline to the TV Nightmare. Yeah, Jay Young's been around the block. He's no dummy. He knew exactly what was happening right there. And he locked in. Taken to the outside, Jay Young. This would be a definite shot delivered to Tailcoat Val in her arsenal if Jay Young is able to knock off the king of the ring. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's... Oh, wait a minute. Amari with that stretch and drop. Vintage Rivers. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Val doesn't take this union between Celestia and Jay Young, the army that they're building, tied up and dropped. With that reversed STO on the floor. This one's over, I think. Oh, but Rivers. Elbow drop to try and cap it off. You should have gone for the pin when you had the chance, dummy. Jay Young. Tanahashi clothesline. And a discus clothesline. Woo! 1, 2. What a kick out. Jay Young, no time to waste. He is zeroed in. Looking for the better end. Amari Rivers, though, to his credit, able to reverse, but still gonna suffer that wicked-looking DDT. And a quick elbow to lower back. Rivers Able to catch him with a kick upside the head. Now going to drag him away from the ropes. Rivers might be looking for that standing 450 splash of his. Such power. And he does it all in a turtleneck. Look, that's impressive. Even I cannot deny that that is impressive. Oh, but here comes the F5! No, Young! A man who does his homework. Shining. Oh my God. I'm going to have to get Sugar out of the booth, bro. She just let loose another diabolical fart. Oh. Apologies. Oh, Young! Kraken's clutch! Kraken's clutch in the middle of the ring, but Rivers escapes! Bruh. Sugar, I need you to get the hell out of here, brother. My God, toxic. Hey, it's Tail Cold Val dropping something in the booth here. Whew, look, she's taken me off the air before. Amare Rivers with a corkscrew to the outside. Now I'm going to snap that leg. I don't know how Amare got out of that Kraken's clutch so quick. Ooh, Rivers catching his arm on the side of the barricade. Referee's up to a count of 4 as Jay Young looks to get the King of the Ring back into the ring. Watch out, referee. Young. He's going to go for a quick pin. Maybe desperate at this point late into the matchup. Almost paid off for him. 2.999. But no such blessings from the wrestling gods as Rivers trying to get to his feet, just gets kicked in the face. Irish whip in the corner. Quick elbow though by Rivers. Gonna try to go to the ropes. Stopped though by Young. Great takedown and the helicopter spin. With a slap to the back of the head. Just that cherry on top. Oh, and you see Jay Young's, how smart is he? He saw that Rivers had caught his arm on the side of the barricade, and now he's targeting it. Another discus clothesline! Maybe the stiffest I've ever seen. And look it, not a wasted breath. Right into the Kraken's clutch with the damage done to that arm. Oh, come on. Did he even touch the bottom rope? Rope break. What a save. There was no way Rivers wasn't tapping out to that. Oh, and now that kick followed up with the F5. Hits it this time. 1, 2, but a kick out by the TV Nightmare. Immediately back on the attack. Up to the top goes the King of the Ring. Moonsault! From a big man like Amare. Never not impressive. And the elevated flatliner. That's got to do it surely. 1, 2, 3. Amare Rivers picks up the win. What a match. Jay Young even fighting through that distraction by Sarasi. But in the end, we're going to be hearing about this big win on Instagram. Amare Rivers enjoying a celebratory dance as Jay Young suffers a critical loss here. tertiary main event time, my friends, and we are supposed to be seeing a rematch here between Ashley Riot, who's already in the ring, guys, and there you see Caroline Swift, Miss Magnificent 8, but it looks like she's still struggling with that injury she suffered on Octane. And look at this, guys. Caroline Swift, it appears as though she isn't able to compete here tonight, but she has managed to find herself a replacement. Look at this. Arisa Masami of the Dramatic Dream Team subbing in for an injured Caroline Swift here. Yeah, if you missed it on Octane, we had a matchup between Ashley Riot and Caroline Swift in which Riot pretty nastily attacked Swift before the matchup began. Despite that, Swift still was able to carry on and actually win the match. But we saw even as she was celebrating, she couldn't even get her arm up in the air. Like the damage was done. And I was questioning whether or not Swift would be able to compete here in this rematch. Obviously not. The injury may be a bit more severe than any of us expected, as instead Arisa Masami takes up against Ashley Riot here tonight on Shockwave number 99. Well, obviously I'm sure Masami happy to do so. A lot of history between these two. They spent most of the beginning of this season battling each other on the underground. Actually ended in a pretty fantastic Falls Count Anywhere match. But Masami is definitely on a downward trajectory at the moment. She's been suffering a lot of losses, so you know she wants to try and take this opportunity here to turn things around. But almost very quick night for the Deathmatch Princess. Pulled back. Knee to the gut, Masami. Things not looking too great for her right now. Maybe it wasn't the brightest idea to offer to fill in for Caroline Swift here. Big kick to the lower back. As this fight now gets taken to ringside. Coming up next in our co-main event, guys, Junichi Gushikin of the Jackals one-on-one with Peligro. And of course in our main event, the Arsenal Tailcoat Val taking on Beatrice Lotus and Troy Colt in mixed tag team action. It has been an absolute battle all night long between Tailcoat Val and her Arsenal and the Shockwave roster. We've seen both sides get wins. A lot of attacks, a lot of distractions, interferences. Ashley Riot, who's kind of the opposite of Arisa Masami these last few months. She's kind of been red hot. The win over Ashley Green at Segments 12, the win against Hannah Bennett at Battle Scars. She did take the loss to Caroline Swift on Octane, but again, even in losing, the damage that she dealt, Miss Magnificent 6 is hurting thanks to the Deathmatch Princess. Masami looks like she's struggling to think about what she wants to do next year. Can't really afford to take your time against some of the caliber. Ashley Riot, sharpshooter! Sharpshooter locked in here by Arisa Masami. But look at how Riot picks the leg. Excellent escape right there by Ashley, who now goes behind for a German suplex. And gonna shut Masami's momentum down here in this matchup with that Eat Defeat vintage Riot. 1, 2, but a kick out Riot. Not able to so easily put Masami away, but I don't think it stops there. A hack suplex. Gonna keep Riot in control. Masami knows that she's hurting right now. Gonna roll to the outside. Riot up to the top. Elbow, but she missed. And that could be a broken elbow right there. That's 10-foot drop from the top to the outside. Looks like Riot's okay. Back into the ring. Nope, Masami able to counter. Referee needs to get out of the goddamn way, man. Masami. Gotta focus up. This is why you've been taking all these losses. Pile driver. And Riot gonna ensure that Masami doesn't get any sort of lucky rope break. Hooks the leg for a 1, 2, Frustrated. Ashley Riot miffed that Masami dares to kick out. Oh man, now she's going in. Those repeated stomps to the chest, now to the exposed hand. Masami, maybe she should have stayed down when she had the chance to. Popped up, no, Masami. Shot to the back of the knee, Riot. Looks to quickly get back up. Masami is all over her though. Not a big gal, but that's still a whole lot of weight. What, 100 pounds on the back of your neck. Look at Masami! Hey, don't count me out just yet. Clothesline. Another one. Watch out for the calf kick. Rallying is Arisa Masami here as she goes to the corner. Woo! With that cartwheel clothesline. 1, 2, what a kick out. That's okay though, Masami gonna put on the finishing touches. Oh, but gets her eyes gouged. Riot went for the eyes. I don't think the ref saw it. Riot Act. The villain. 1, 2, 3, and Riot picks up the win. The ref didn't see the eye poke. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do though. Like I said previously, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Ashley Riot scores herself yet another big win. Well, I don't think she's finished with Caroline Swift either. And into our co-main event we now go, my friends, here on Shockwave number 99. And of course, as announced earlier tonight, next Shockwave, it's episode 100, baby. And we are celebrating in a big way. Multiple championship matchups confirmed, including, of course, Andre Rogers cashing in his Rite of Passage championship to challenge Troy Cole for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, as well as either Brian Phillips II or Rakeem Sparks challenging Jacob Wells for his Zero G Championship. Of course, we find out exactly who it's going to be tomorrow night on the Underground, that number one contenders match. And Wells will be pulling double duty because it's also been announced that we are going to have ourselves a tag team turmoil match for the World Tag Team Championship. The first turmoil match since Ascendance 11, in which both these teams will be partaking. The Jackals and Kill Your Heroes. And I think it's pretty undeniable that both these men coming into this matchup here far from 100%. I'd say especially Peligro. How Peligro was still able to stand on his own 2 feet at the end of War Games, last episode of Shockwave, that is well and truly a miracle bestowed upon him by the wrestling gods. The amount of blood he lost, but that fuels Peligro. He is on a quest for revenge, and he ain't done yet. Tonight he gets a shot at the man who took him out of action Back at Ascendance 12, Junichi Gushikin. Remember, threw Peligro into the back of an ambulance. Cost Peligro 2 months of his career. The World Tag Team Champions Top Guns, as well as every other tag team here on Shockwave, I'm sure watching this one, as they all look forward to partaking in that tag team turmoil for the World Tag Team Championship. But right now, Peligro is looking to get himself a taste of Junichi Gushikin's blood. Gushikin! Peligro! Here in our co-main event, in quite a crowded ringside area indeed. Of course, the rest of the Jackals in the corner of Junichi Gushikin, while Peligro has Josh Wolf backing him up. Still to come up next in our main event, mixed tag team action, the Arsenal of Tailco Val taking on Women's World Champion Beatrice Lotus and Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Troy Colts. Nice escape right there by Peligro. Super kick! Even making Oliver Croft cringe as he watches from ringside. And a springboard super kick. No, great reversal by Gushikin, who now himself goes to the ropes for a forearm smash. Another forearm smash to put Peligro down. That's a testament to the durability, though, of both these guys that are even able to compete here tonight. Just a week ago, partaking in, no doubt, the most grueling war games we have witnessed here in CMV. I'm sure Peligro had to have himself a couple of blood transfusions. There's that springboard super kick he was looking for earlier. Now some stomps to the exposed hand. 100 episodes of Shockwave. Whew, Octane as well. Octane number 100 going to be a big show too. It's going to be a massive week overall. Clothesline right there by Gushikin. And another as Peligro will not stay down. Meanwhile, Jalen McClain has hopped up onto the apron, toying with the top turnbuckle. He's taking it off. But Gushikin, well, he might not need it. Almost picking up the win right there. Oh, referee has seen the exposed turnbuckle. This ref's on it. Oh, but the double tap super kicks from Peligro. He says, I ain't done with you. Super kick! But McClain, just as the referee got finished fixing the top turnbuckle, now McClain distracts the referee. That would have been well over a 3 count. Hogwash. This matchup continues now, but Peligro keeps on top of him like a monkey on a cupcake. Look how fast Gushikin is, though. Able to get off that ropes. Forearm smash now, an Irish whip. Not acting quick enough. Cheeky jab from Peligro there. Combination so quick, man, you blink, you miss it. And a straight jacket German. Extends the arm, does Peligro for a double boot stomp. Ooh, Gushikin to his feet, though. With the unreal quickness, and now the knees right to the side of the head, directly in front of Josh Wolf. It looks like Peligro has been opened up again. I was actually going to say, I don't know if his stitches will hold here. Might see him lose even more blood. Pinfall attempt by Gushikin. Kick out, though, by Peligro at 2. Keeps him down with a double axe handle across the lower back. Gushikin, though, nobody can keep Peligro down. The fatal feline pounces, and using those vicious fangs of his to dig into the flesh of Gushikin like a feral cat. Wipes the blood from his mouth, and he's trying to go to the corner. I think he's looking to set up the super kick again, but McClain once more causes a distraction. And that's on Peligro, though. He should have known better. That's a rookie mistake, and it might cost him 1, 2, but a kick out. Gushikin Not letting Peligro get far. In the corner, trying to pick himself up. Quick thinking by the Fatal Feline. Now he's got Gushikin in the corner. Oh, we've seen this before from Peligro. Uno! Dos! And tres! Gushikin's busted open. That's what Peligro wanted. He wanted blood. But no tres for the Fatal Feline. Gushikin kicks out there. You can see he's hurting. Well, Peligro going to say, how do you do to Josh Wolf? Gets back into the ring. That was a time waster, and he pays for it. Gushikin absolutely obliterating him with that springboard drop kick. Not enough to get the win, though. Looks to keep him down with the stop. Peligro so fast. Great escape. Drops him with that reverse DDT. Into the corner he goes. Gushikin hangs him up to dry. Trio, whoa, where the hell's he going? Gushikin? Wait a minute! Oh, he's looking to go coast to coast! Holy shit! Peligro, know where he is though. That's a bad part of town to be in. Jumped on like a pack of, well, jackals. Throwing him back into the ring. Not even a second to recover. Peligro, guys, is looking at dead to rights at this point. I hate to say it. Wait a minute. To the ropes he goes. Last ditch effort. The springboard super kick drops into the pin. Quick. 1, 2. Is that all Peligro had left? Oh, get the hell out of here. Now Rakeem Sparks making. Oh, Peligro sucking him in this time. It was a trap. Super kick! Nailed him! Can he crawl into the pin though? He makes it! 1, 2, 3, and Peligro has his revenge! A great win for Peligro as the Fatal Feline is back and perhaps more fatal than ever. And it is now main event time here on Shockwave number 99. And we are about to witness perhaps the most powerful duo in CMV history. Women's World Champion Beatrice Lotus and the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Troy Colt teaming up to take on the arsenal of Tilco Valley. Well, we see it's going to be Sarasi and Sleepy Joe representing the Arsenal here in this one. Sarasi, who, of course, last episode of Shockwave suffered a count-out loss to Troy Colt. I believe that matchup was able to properly continue. It might have been an all-time classic, but Colt, pretty deliberately picked up the count-out win. Maybe to keep himself fresh. Maybe to send a message to Tailcoat Val. One way or the other, Sarasi has a chance to, as the kids would say, get his lick back here tonight. Instrumental was he earlier tonight, and Amar Ray Rivers picking up that win against Jay Young, causing a distraction. Whether or not Beatrice Lotus and Troy Colt wanted to be sucked into this war between the Arsenal and all of CMV itself, they don't really have a choice at this point because they're both set to defend their respective world titles against the Arsenal. Of course, Lotus against Almas and Colt against Rivers. Sleepy Joe, who made her return last episode of Shockwave, taking on Ellie Quinn at what turned out to be a humdinger and a half. Hell of a matchup, which Ellie Quinn was just barely able to squeak out the win. And it would have definitely been a twist of fate that I don't think anyone saw coming. This war puts Ellie Quinn and Beatrice Lotus on the same side, as we're going to see this upcoming episode of Octane in an 8-woman tag team matchup. It's the Arsenal Tailcoat Val against the Killjoy Club and Beatrice Lotus. Busy week for our women's world champion. But that doesn't mean that Lotus can really take her eyes off of Ellie Quinn for even a second. We know Ellie Quinn, above all else, wants that women's world championship. But it's that man right there, Mr. No Days Off, who very well might not end up defending the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against Amar Ray Rivers because, again, next episode of Shockwave 100, he puts that championship on the line against Andre Rogers. And Rogers is not someone I believe Troy Colt can overlook. If he does, he's going to end up regretting it. I was just thinking of what would be a good team name for these two? Beatrice Lotus and Troy Colt, both being held together by medical tape. They've certainly got that in common, at least, as well as the mutual enemy in the Arsenal Tailcoat Val. Two individuals who could certainly use a nice long vacation, but the fighting champion's not going anywhere anytime soon. Beatrice Lotus might be hurting from just about head to toe, but that's what it takes to make history. Most championship defenses of the Women's World Championship, and closing out on becoming the longest reigning Women's World Champion of all time. It takes that type of sacrifice, that dedication. Lotus knows, though, she's got the shark circling her. She's got Alma, she's got Quinn, she's got Caroline Swift, she's got everybody and their mother coming for that Women's World Championship. At least she can rely on Troy Colt for a little bit of backup here tonight. So here we go. Of course, mixed tag team matchup. That means the men fight the men, the women fight the women. So it's Sarasi and Colt getting things started here for our main event. Pick it up where they left off. Try for a 330 slam already, I think. Colt saying, let me put you away just as quick as I did last week, brother. But Sarasi saying, not so fast. Colt, though. Nice back suplex, leg drop combination. I'm going to go for the pin anyway. 1, 2. I think Beatrice Lotus would be uber thankful if Colt ended this one quickly, man. Give her a week off. Damn, hitting him with those Blake Virtue-esque knee drops. Oop, and Colt, no, he says, get your ass in here. Tag made to the Women's World Champion. And so here comes Sleepy Joe. Oh! Lotus! What the f- 1, 2! They just shot herself and Sleepy Joe like a torpedo. I thought that was going to be it. Lotus, though, not so lucky. Sleepy Joe, however, might have kicked out, but I think she's still on another planet. Lotus, oh, wait, Lotus, to the top. Could it be? No, what's this? Oh, tries for a coffin drop. Joe, though, finally comes back to life, gets out of the way. Big kick to the face. And she now hoists up the much larger Sleepy Joe. Able to reverse that Irish whip. Ooh, lets out a roar. Okay. She got there eventually. What is this? Joe. Lotus up on the top. Oh no. She's looking for that brain buster. Onto the top turnbuckle. There's nothing Colt can do here to help. Lotus has to kick out. Wow. 2.99999. And luckily the tag is made. Troy Colt comes in. Sarasi though! Ataxia! He hit that last week. 1, 2! Colt kicks out again. But the champ is hurt. Sarasi keep it on him. Punch to the gut though. Throws him off the ropes. Wheelbarrow suplex. First stop. Right into a Sarasi drop kick. Oh my god. Lotus just got back up. What? 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 Wait, what? What happened? Did I miss something? Wait a minute. I must have missed something there. No, we can't have it end like that. What's this ref cooking? I don't know what the hell happened there. Referee, though, has decided to reset things here in this matchup. I'm not sure why. Colt's going to go for the 330 slam again. Another Ataxia attempt gets reversed with a backstabber. This referee, I'm not sure why he decided to stop the matchup there, but he has seen the light and has restarted it. I think Sleepy Joe may have accidentally bumped into Sarasi. I don't know that's really fair to call for a disqualification because of that. Maybe if Sleepy Joe had, or if Troy Colt had attacked Sleepy Joe, I'd understand a disqualification, but tag team partners accidentally bumping into each other I don't think is cause to throw this matchup out. That's a little bit ridiculous. He's got Tail Colt Val in the earpiece saying, you better restart this goddamn match if you know what's good for you. Oh, there's Lotus with another one of those headbutts. Maybe this time it'll be enough. No, another super close call though. Lotus clear across the ring, looking to knock Sleepy Joe down to the outside, but Joe able to get that knee up. Lotus probably would have gladly accepted the. I don't even. Who would that have been a win for? I guess. No, because Sleepy Joe bumped into Sarasi. They get disqualified? I don't even know. That was. I can't wrap my head around that. Sleepy Joe looking to make the tag to Sarasi. In comes Troy Colt. Mr. No Days Off never misses an episode of Shockwave. Will that cost him the undisputable heavyweight championship at the end? Sarasi has locked in a guillotine here. Which Colt does not want to stick around there for too long. Nice escape by the undisputed champion. And that's the type of submission hold. Within a couple of seconds, you could be put to sleep. You really can't afford to hang around at one of those for more than a couple of seconds. Nice takedown there by Troy Colt. Maybe even been practicing his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the Secret Performance Center, huh? Trying to bolster that wrestling background a bit. Meteora! Gonna casually walk over to make the tag to Beatrice Lotus. Quickly dodged. Sarasi doesn't look like he wants to get out of the ring, but he has to, lest we get another disqualification. No, not again. Not another one! No, no, no! Brain Buster! Onto the top turnbuckle! And that might genuinely be the closest call. I can't remember I've seen a closer call than that. That was well and truly 2.9. Troy Colt super kick for the dub, and a kick out by Sarasi. Colt stalking Sarasi. Trying for the 330 slam. That's the third time Sarasi has countered the 330 slam, and he has that well scouted this time around. Colt might have to beat him by count out again. It might be the only way he can beat Sarasi. Look at these two, though, back and forth. What an exchange. God damn, reversal fest here like it's 1999. Ataxia numero dos for the win, but Lotus. Oh, not going to make the save? Okay, I guess she trusted in Troy Colt to kick out there. The trust is well placed. Colt survives, but he's hurt and he's looking for the tag. Tag made. In comes Lotus. In comes Joe. Big knee from the bruiser of the Arsenal, Sleepy Joe. Very casually goes to the corner. Oh no, that sliding forearm to the back of the head. She's out, guys. She's out. Colt trying to give her that motivation to kick out, but it's no good. Look, she should have been out after the super brain buster. But that forearm to the back of the head finally does her in. The Arsenal of Tailcoat Val, guys, they responded here tonight. Like I said before, Celestia and Jay Young, they kicked the hornet's nest. They started this war. Tailcoat Val has fired back. The Arsenal with damn near a clean sweep here tonight.